Okay guys, 1998 Mercedes C230. We got a code P-410 secondary air injection system. So the pump is located down below. We'll get that and we'll replace that. Okay, so the first pump was wrong, and here's a new pump we ordered, a little bit more expensive, but we found it on eBay. This is the part number. Okay, secondary air pump, and this is what it looked like. It has two bolts. The other one did not have those, so I compared it. It has one pipe, and then it has one connector. Okay, so all of it on there is our pump. So what we're gonna need is inward torque kit. This is a E10. It's like a 10 millimeter or 9 millimeter. So there's a bolt here. Everything's gonna be from the bottom. I just want to remove the bolts, and I'm gonna just let the pump hang there. It's gonna be fine to do so. It's probably got another bracket or so in the back. In the bottom, this might be a bigger bracket. Okay, so here's one bolt. This is what it'll look like. I'm gonna just leave it here for now. And the other one should be loose. So the pump is not gonna come off on its own because it's probably gonna be held in by a big bracket that's going around here from the bottom. So here's the second bolt. Now we're gonna go on the bottom. Okay, underneath we have this cover here. I'm gonna have my friend put a hand here. Let me remove some bolts. So that's one. That's two. Okay. That's three. And this is the last one. And the cover comes right off. There you go. I'm gonna put this aside, and there's the pump right there. It's looking right at me. So there's a big bolt here. There might be one on the top. These look like a 13 millimeter. And there's a connector in the back right here. It should be a very simple job to do. So let's remove this connector. You cannot test these, okay? I did test these pumps before. You gotta remove it, put power to it, but usually they fail internally. So we took out the two bolts. We could have done it from right here, but showed it from the top. Those bolts was right here. Okay, so there is a pipe here which should just come right off. So all this is like a small little turbo, and we gotta get this connector off somehow, some way. There you go, it's coming off. There you go. Okay, here's the connector. Okay, very simple. I'm gonna go get a 13 millimeter and a 13 millimeter for the top, and this pump should come off. Okay, so there's a 13 on the top and a 13 in the bottom. So I'm gonna remove the bolts. My socket's kind of weird. Okay, this is a cheap socket. I'm gonna have to go change this out. Okay, one got me a snap-on, okay? Snap-on socket, swivel. Should fit right on it. There you go. Where the hell did it go? Did I drop it? Came off. I can even put power tools on it, but that's fine. A few turns and it should come off. Should be loose. Okay. That's a huge bolt. It's a very long bolt. Okay, let me get this one off right here. And if you got a BMW, eventually this pump will fail. So you will be doing this job also. Some of them has it right on the top. Okay, I'm gonna use my power tool instead. Okay, here comes. It's a really rusted bolt here. There you go. Okay. I should be able to get this whole thing off. There you go. Okay, forgot about the freaking pipe here. I forgot about the airline. Wow, this is gonna be a disaster. So I'm gonna put this back just for a second so it can hold for me. Meanwhile, I'll take this guy off. There you go. Okay, that's the pipe that comes off. And now, tissue. This guy should come off. My hands are kind of, that's it. My hands are slippery, but, oh, there goes everything. That's fine. So there's the pump. This is the pump right here. So usually the motor will fill inside. We need our bracket, and we're gonna need this little sleeve right here. All right. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer this onto the new pump. Okay. Okay, want to get it the same way. So 2-pin connector, 2-pin connector, and that's all there it is. Okay, if you need some numbers of this little guy right here, it says Bosch 0580 0000 008. In the bottom it says A000143585. Okay, so this goes onto this. It's like a rubber mount. It's gonna slip all the way in. There you go. And then I'm gonna have to get this guy in this direction. Perfect. So remember that long bolt, the long bolt's gotta go together because there's gonna be no clearance later on because you got this cover where the bolt hits onto. So with the one hand I'm gonna try to do this, and I'm gonna put this up just like this, and I'm gonna tighten up the bolts, and once I have everything back in I will show you. Okay, it's the other way around. I got it the wrong way. Okay, got the pump in. I'm gonna get 2 bolts in, but first I want to tighten these 2 bolts. Okay, before doing that, let me get this pipe in. Very important. If you don't put this in, the pump can work all it wants, but it's not gonna push no power in the air. Okay, so that's that. And don't forget the connector in the back. I just want to make sure the connector is not getting pinched. Okay, there you go. This is like a 2-pin connector. Okay, so we got through here the 10 E10, one up there. So brand new pump is installed. Make sure your pipe and the connector's in. I did have to cut a little bit on the pump side here, put taper on it so no water gets in, because the new one has a bigger edge to it and the connector wasn't fitting properly. So I managed to fix that problem. All I need to do is lock this up. Okay, bad spot to do. here goes nothing. Should have had a longer extension, but it's good enough for now. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, top one. It's just spinning because it's kind of loose. No leverage. Okay, there you go, got it. So this one is still loose. And after that, all I need to do is put the cover on. There you go. Okay, since we jacked up the car, this sway bar went up. And that's why I can't get my ratchet on. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this socket off. I'm gonna put just a socket, and then we can get it from the bottom, just like that. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Mounted on really well and good. We'll put the cover on and we're all done to go.